How's it going, guys? KillKhast here. Welcome back to another episode of World War Z. Finally, we are back with another build guide. I wasn't going to do one on the medic because he's not necessarily my favorite, but he is necessary. I do feel like, though, if you're wanting to help the team out the most, I feel like Fixer is probably a better solution. Although he doesn't have outright heals, he's good all the way around. I feel like he's a lot more well-rounded for every situation, let me say. And he's pretty good at holding his own. But this is not the Fixer, this is the Medic. And I'm sure you guys came here to learn how to play the Medic. So let's go ahead and talk about it. If you wanted to just cut and paste my build, here you go, this is it. If you guys want to cut out now, no hard feelings. But we're going to go ahead and take a little bit to talk about why every skill is chosen and what makes that skill good. It may not always work for people just to look at someone else's build and then try to put it into action. Sometimes they need a little bit of a perspective as to why we chose what we chose and how it works. That way they better understand how to play the character as a whole and not just what their build should look like. For those of you that have never played Medic, we'll go ahead and start with the very first one, Booster Shot. Start with the Stim pistol, compact SMG, and free medkit. Using medkit on a teammate will also apply 25% of its effect to you. So that goes to show you right off the bat, in case the name didn't. You're gonna heal people. That's just what you do. First category though, we got Doctor in the House. Medkits heal 10% more. I mean, it's decent, but just bear with me. It's not the best choice, trust me. Next one, we have Triage. Apply medkits 50% faster. Again, it's a decent choice, but not the best. We're gonna go ahead and go to the bottom here. Sugar Coated. Healing a teammate with a medkit also grants them a temporary health boost. Although it's temporary, this health boost is a whole nother health bar. I mean, usually when you heal someone, if you're actually planning ahead of time, you're not just healing them every 5 seconds for whatever reason. It's usually when they're very low of health, and the game is very unforgiving. It's almost like it knows your teammates are low health. That's usually when you get a horde or something. So giving them a whole nother health bar to burn through is absolutely fantastic. Not trying to judge or try to group anyone in or anything, but most times you'll always have that one teammate that just feels like he can go full Rambo and run in there and kill everything himself. And that's most times the person you're going to be using your health kit on. So if you can give them another health bar to burn through, why not? I mean, chances are no one's going to solo this game. So if you can keep your teammates alive longer, especially if they're making dumb decisions, that's what you want to do. Next little category here, we got Patch Up. Restore 30% health to teammate after reviving them. Base is 20%. I mean, yeah, it's okay. Extra 10% health, it's not bad. A Paramedic. Revive speed increased by 50%. This would be my second choice because when you have like hordes and stuff coming at you, you need your teammates back up real quick. I'd probably go with this, but still, in my opinion, not the best. The best one, in my opinion, is Pick Me Up. Any teammate revived by you will gain a temporary health boost. And again, just like we did with Sugar Coated here, that gives them a whole nother health bar to burn through. Yeah, you're picking them up because they're dead. Spawning back with 20% health or even 30% health still isn't that much. So if you can give them a whole nother health bar to kind of cushion the blow if they're still getting swarmed by zombies and stuff, absolutely go with it. Next category, we got Big Pharma. Max number of Stim pistol charges increased to 4. I mean, it's always good having Stim pistols, but I've never found a situation where I need all 4. Usually 3 is fine because if you're the medic, you're staying back. You're not in all the zombies' faces. You're not rushing to the front lines. You're going to be the guy at the back. Your Stim pistols are going to be used for your other 3 teammates, so I've never had an instance where I need 4. This one right here though, Painkiller. Stim pistols give 25% more temporary health and its effects last 50% longer. Just like what I've been preaching the whole time, guys. If you can give your teammates a whole nother health bar to work through, I mean, who's not going to want that? And 25% more of it, even better. The fact that it lasts 50% longer is also good. So say that you shot him with the Stim pistol because you're in the middle of the horde and the horde just ends. And you're like, oh, well, I just screwed up. I probably should have saved it. Well, it'll still last longer. So maybe when you get to the next room, there'll be another horde or so have you. Then they still have a chance to still have that temporary health. Empathy. Using a Stim pistol on a teammate will also apply 50% of its effect to you. Again, you're not focused on yourself really as a medic. You're focused on your teammates, and like I said, you are definitely going to be the back line. If you're carrying your team as a medic, either one, you are just absolutely amazing at this game and no one's better than you, or your team is playing wrong. I can't really see a situation why you should be frontlining as a medic. So you're not going to be healing yourself as much as you're going to be healing your allies. Tenacity, this is you got to get it. There's no real choice here. It just is what it is. All incapacitated team members will stay alive for 30% longer, and the base is 40 seconds, so yeah, I mean, you don't want them to bleed out while you're running to them, so absolutely grab this. Next category, we got Second Wind. 25% chance to regain 25% health and keep going instead of becoming incapacitated. I mean, it's good. It's this skill I would probably recommend for people that are new to the game, that are going to be going down a lot, but you're going to want to quickly spec out of this. This is my 4th character that I maxed, so I got a pretty decent hold on the game, so I completely bypassed this. I didn't mess with it. Wheatgrass, health increased by 25%. Like I've been saying, you are not frontlining with this character. If you are, you're definitely playing it wrong, and you're probably going to want to switch to another class, or your teammates are definitely doing something wrong. Something's not working right if you're frontlining as a medic. The extra health is just, it's unneeded. Navy SEAL start with SMG TMP5. I'll show you the guns later and how they stack up against each other, but this one in particular is going to help you out a lot more than the the compact SMG that you start with. The compact SMG is just garbage. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's just not good. So if you could start out with a good SMG, yes, do that. Absolutely do that. Next category, I went with efficiency, 25% chance of using a med kit without depleting your supply. This is going to be awesome because, one, you start with a med kit, so you have a guaranteed shot of at least trying to get this to proc. And if you're like me, and you always get the teammates that want to rush in ahead of you and pick up the med kit, even though they're definitely not a medic, and it would make more sense for you to heal them, then this is going to be good, because the times that you do get a med kit, there's a chance that it's not going to deplete its charge when you use it, and that's what you want right there. Still to this day, I am unsure why people want to beat the medic to picking up the med kit. If you're one of those people out there, please don't do that. Just please stop doing that. You're defeating the entire purpose of a medic. Let the medics have the med kit, unless you just got a stupid one on your team that doesn't know how to press the heal button, I guess. I don't know. Next one is Good Karma. Using med kit on a teammate will also apply 50% of its effect to you. I went with this for a little bit, but again, you're not frontlining as much, so you're not taking that much damage, and it seemed like a waste. Combat medic, killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives 10% chance to receive a medkit. Yes, you are going to be killing zombies. It's not like you're running around not shooting, but 10% chance is just, it's kind of low. I mean, the reward is fantastic. You get a free medkit, but 10% chance is just, that's very, very low. Next category, free hugs. 25% chance of using the Stim pistol without depleting its charge. Even though it has an amazing name, because who does not want some free hugs? This is not the one that I went with. I know a lot of people that do. It's not a bad choice. It honestly is not. It's a good choice. I just feel like pickpocket, in my opinion, across the board on every character is a good thing, because the goal of the game is to kill zombies. Whether you're frontlining or backlining, you are going to be killing zombies. So a 25% chance to refill an equipment charge by only killing 15 zombies, especially the SMG that you get here, it absolutely shreds. It just does. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't, unless you're more of a passive player. Then it's a good choice too. Either which one in these, free hugs or pickpocket, I'd go with. I'll take that. Killing a special zombie gives 50% chance to restore 1 equipment charge. I wouldn't. I just would not get this. It sounds good because there's a very, very high chance. But if you think about it, when you get things like Gunslinger, Hellraiser, or even Slasher, hell, even Exterminator, they pack more of a punch, is what I'm trying to say. They're going to be beating you to killing the special infected. They are. Unless, again, back to what I was saying, unless you're frontlining as a medic and your team's just off running around somewhere, there's a good chance that they are going to be killing the special infected before you. Alright, so fighting chance, this is another one, you just get it. There's no choice here, no category. Fighting chance, using the Stim pistol on a teammate who is pinned will get them to their feet. This is what I love the medic for. Again, I like Fixer more, but this right here I feel like is where the medic shines. The Stim pistol is your equipment that you get. It is the equipment that you get if you read booster shot here. Start with the Stim pistol. So that's going to be your middle mouse button, your scroll wheel. When you click it in, you get the use of a Stim pistol. And if you fire one, you just hold it in, aim it at your teammate, let go, and it'll fire at them. If you fire it at a down teammate, it picks them up. Perfect. I mean, so they're probably going to be surrounded by zombies. It's probably going to be dangerous. You're going to be running around. The zombies are going to be chasing you. You don't have time to hold E on them to pick them up. Shoot them. They stand up. Perfect. Move on to the next one. All right, this category, forgive and forget. Although the other two skills are good, just get this one. Like, just get it. Friendly fire damage reduced by 25% for all team members. You and I both know, whoever's watching this video, you are going to shoot your ally. Your ally is going to shoot you. It's going to happen. A lot of people don't know the nifty old control button crouches, and they will just lazily walk right in front of you as you're shooting, and you'll shred them. It happens. It always happens. It happens on every game that I've ever played. Unless you guys are all in a party, you guys are very well communicating. There's always that one guy that'll step in front of you while you're shooting, or the one that just decides he's going to shoot a grenade launcher at the ground. We've all been partied with them. We've probably all been one of them. Just get this skill. The next two, in the zone using a stim pistol or medkit adds a 50% firearm damage boost for 10 seconds. Like I keep saying, the point of the medic is not the front line, so no point. I mean, yeah, you can boost your teammates' damage. Most of their classes already have enough self-boosting. They don't need yours. And it helps, but it's not needed. Fighting fit, firearm damage increased by 25% when your whole team have more than 50% health. That's not going to happen very often. It just isn't. Yes, you are a healer. Yes, your job is to keep them at full health, but it's not going to happen. I mean, easier difficulties maybe, but later in the game, it's just not practical to get this. All right, so Battle Surgeon is a good one. Stim pistol heals 10% of health in addition to the boosting effect. That's awesome. I don't know, say you're stuck somewhere, you don't have a health kit, and your teammate's about to die, you shoot them with all three if you want. Give them an extra 30% health. Or just as an afterthought, your main goal is to just give them a health boost, but hell, an extra 10% health on top of it, why not? It is a good choice. There is a better one though. Here's what was in that. Stim pistol effect gives 4 additional melee strikes without fatigue for 20 seconds. Yeah, if you're getting ganged up on and your team has a bad habit of letting themselves get surrounded, but in the later difficulties, most people that you're playing with are experienced enough to not get themselves surrounded, so it's just not worth it. This one right here though, secret ingredient. This one was bugged out for quite a while. They recently fixed it. What it does is when you shoot your teammate with a stim pistol, it grants a masking effect, kind of like with the Fixer, how he has that smoke grenade, and when he throws it at his feet, him and anyone in it go invisible. That's what this does. It's fantastic. When you're invisible, zombies ignore you. You could be literally in their face, shooting them, meleeing them, and they won't fight back. That's fantastic, especially in the later levels. If it looks like your team's about to get overwhelmed, shoot them all. Why not? Or shoot yourself and 2 of them and let one of them get screwed. Either which way, you know, it works. Last category here, we have lobotomy. Restore 2 rounds in magazine for each headshot made with the SMG. I played around with this one, but the SMG, when you're getting swarms coming at you, unless you're aiming down at them, the spray is just, it's too wild. And when you're trying to focus on your teammates and trying to hit headshots to constantly restore your ammo, this one wasn't so much as an afterthought like most of your abilities are. This was so much like I had to go out of my way to focus. And when I'm trying to focus on headshots, I'm not focusing on my allies. It didn't work well. I mean, yes, it is a good choice, and there are those people out there that can just mindlessly blow headshots after headshots after headshots and not have to worry about it, and that might be a good choice for you. This one may be your best one. But for me, I gotta focus a little bit more on it, so nah. What I picked was swapping mags. SMG reload speed increased by 25%. And I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. Well, yeah, you can go ahead and melee at 50% of your reload and it does it all the way. Yes, the whole circle thing does not have to fill up all the way. You can actually do what's called reload cancel. And at 50%, you can melee, you can switch guns, you can whatever, climb up something. And as long as that circle has got to 50%, it doesn't need to finish. As long as it gets to 50%, you can cancel it by doing something and it will reload your gun. Swapping mags isn't necessary. It helps. It helps me out a lot. Adrenaline reload speed increased by 50% when health is below 25%. As a medic, I don't really see myself at 25% health very often. I'm usually hiding behind my 3 meat shields of friends up front and keeping them alive, and the zombies usually just don't get to me. Yes, there are the times that we lose and like we get overrun and stuff. That does happen. But this skill isn't going to save me in that particular situation. In my opinion, the most well-rounded is swapping mags, because why not reload faster? Faster reloads means more times you can be spraying down zombies, getting your 25% chance to proc. Every time that procs, you can go ahead and shoot your allies, which makes them invisible, and it gives them a 25% more health shield for 50% longer. It's real fluid when you have it this way. This build is focused mainly around giving your teammates health, obviously, but mainly the health shield and keeping it on them as much as possible, and with a little side bonus of making them invisible in tight situations. The very last skill, Doctor's Bag, medkits used by you and your teammates, restore 10% more health. I mean, one, it's the very end one, so you don't really have a choice, and two, why wouldn't you want that? I mean, just a good all the way around, you get 10% more health, yay. But yeah, I'll go ahead and cut to when we get to our weapons and we can compare them. So this is going to be like half second for you. Bam! Alrighty, so completely upgraded SMG. Go with the silencer. Do it. Your teammates are going to love you. I mean, yeah, this gives a little bit more power, but this gun sucks anyways, so just go with the silencer. You're a medic. You're not a Hellraiser. You're not an exterminator. You're not a gunslinger. Go with silencer. Pretty much go with silencer on any gun anyways, but still, especially for this one. As you can see, I have it fully upgraded, and it still is terrible. It is. The power is low, the penetration is low, and for those of you that don't know, penetration is how far your bullet goes after it hits the zombie. So if you have no penetration, your bullet is stopping at that zombie. If you have half penetration, it's going through that zombie, maybe hitting the one behind it, maybe even the one behind that. Full penetration, it's going. It'll probably hit about 3-4 zombies, which is awesome. And actually really helpful if you can line up some headshots that way, you can get some really good kills. But your next SMG that you get is the TMP5. It starts out looking like this, and it actually starts out with the silencer, which is pretty cool. It just, all the way around, it's better. The beginning version of this is pretty much better than the end version of the other one. I mean, less penetration, but you know, it shreds. When you upgrade it all the way, yeah, you can go ahead and get this, it's like a muzzle boost or muzzle something, I don't know. The little spiky, looks like a meat tenderizer on the end of the gun. It gives you a little bit more power, but again, it makes your gun very loud. You don't want that, especially in higher difficulties. The louder you are, the more zombies, the more you're gonna get screwed over. So just go ahead and stick with the silencer on any gun that you can, in all honesty. But as you can see, this gun here, it blows the other gun away. The firing rate, way better. Accuracy, way better. Handling, amazing for an SMG, honestly. The power is quite a bit better, about 25% better, I'd have to say. Penetration's about the same, but again, this is an SMG. You're not going to be getting tons of penetration. It's just how it is. So for a gun to give to someone that's going to be backlining, this gun will do you fine. I've seen a lot of people, even gunslingers, that want to main with this gun because they like it so much. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'll go ahead and cut back when we get to the build, and we'll end there. So yeah, just to wrap this up, the whole point of the medic obviously is to heal. You are not frontlining. You are not going to be the hero of the group. You're going to be the person that pretty much everyone just kind of takes for granted, and yeah, it sucks. But with you, your team is probably going to succeed and get a lot further than if they didn't have you. Again, what we're doing is we are trying to keep health shields on our allies as much as possible. We can shoot our stim pistol at an ally that's pinned, or an ally that's actually just down in general, and they will get up. In tight situations, we can make our allies invisible with our stim pistols. Pickpocket, we have a 25% chance on killing 15 zombies in a row, which isn't that many. To get our equipment back, we have a 25% chance of not depleting our medkit when we use it, which is fantastic for all those medkit hogs out there that want to beat you to it. Maybe you have a chance to keep the one that you start with. Or if you do happen to get one, you have a chance to keep that one. Reload speed, reload quicker so that you can shoot more zombies, so that you have a better chance of proccing your, where is it at? Your pickpocket, so that you can get more stim pistols. It's a constant circle. Kill zombies to get stim pistols, to put shields on your allies, to keep them alive so they can take advantage of you and not ever thank you, and so that you can cry at night wondering why you're playing medic. And then we go back to shooting more zombies and, you know, fun stuff. Anyways though, that has been my build guide on medic. If you guys like this kind of content, please feel free to subscribe. We are sitting at 51 subscribers right now, which is absolutely fantastic. I honestly didn't think we would get this far. It's great knowing that there's over 50 people that actually enjoy watching my videos. It's mind-blowing. It honestly is, and it means the world to me. If you like this video, please go ahead and like it. Feel free to thumb through my playlists. I got more build guides. I just got some funny moments. I even got like horror games, got RPGs, like pretty much anything you guys are looking for. I'm sure I've got a video out there. So feel free to thumb through my playlist. Yeah, I've rambled on enough. Hopefully this build guide helps you guys out. If you guys have any thoughts as to how I can improve it, or maybe any questions as to why I pick certain things, or how you could use this build better, or anything, or even if you just want to hit me up and we can play a game together, let me know in the comments and I will definitely see what I can do for you. I love hearing back from you guys, and it honestly makes my day when I see comments on the videos from you guys. I'm going to go ahead and call the video there. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me ramble. I've been KillKhast. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.